Greetings from World Psychiatric Association. On behalf of WPA, I welcome you all to this special series of Meet the World Leaders. Today, we have the President of SAARC Psychiatric Federation, Dr. Gautam Saha, as our guest. Dr. Saha has served in the past as the President of Indian Psychiatric Society and is also currently the President of IAGMH. He is also an International Distinguished Fellow of the American Psychiatric Association and is on the Standing Committee of World Psychiatric Association. Dr. Saha, a very warm welcome to you from WPA. We are delighted to have you with us today. We would like you to tell us about the history of SAARC Psychiatric Federation, its present organizational structure, and its aims and objectives.
My dear esteemed colleagues, it's a great honor to address as the President of SAARC Psychiatric Federation. First, let me express my gratitude to you for supporting me during my term. It has been an incredible teamwork with collective leadership of all 8 countries to improve mental health across the SAARC region with commitment to the world psychiatry. Your faith in our leadership instilled great energy in our work. I am very grateful to the President of World Psychiatric Federation, Professor Afzal Javed, and the Senior Office Bearer of World Psychiatric Association for giving SAARC Psychiatric Association this opportunity to share with you our journey. At the beginning, an international association was instituted with the philanthropic, scientific, and humanitarian objectives under the name of SAARC Psychiatric Federation to extend the activities to the whole of the South Asian for regional cooperation. Region India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Maldives, Afghanistan, and Bhutan. I pay my respect to the senior members like Professor Afzal Javed, Dr. Abdul Malik, Dr. E. Mohandas, Dr. M.S. V.K. Raju, Dr. Harish Chandra Gambhira, Dr. Harun Rashid, Dr. J.K. Trivedi, Dr. Rai Abram, and many of the senior colleagues in our fraternity. Those actually have started this journey. If you understand, right now the composition is, we have 3 advisors, Professor Afzal Javed, Professor E. Mohandas, and Professor M.S. V.K. Raju. And the President, as myself, Dr. Gautam Saha is there, and other Vice President is Dr. Shane William, who will take over the charge of as the President in the coming November. And the Secretary General is Dr. Imtiaz Dogar from Pakistan. The Joint Secretary is from Nepal, Dr. Neena Rai, and the Treasurer is Wazul Alam Chaudhuri from Bangladesh, and Editor is Dr. Sandeep Grover from India. And we have also our immediate past President, Dr. Sudarshan Pradhan from Nepal, and immediate past Honorary General Secretary, Dr. Nirmal Lameche. And we have all Executive Committee, which consists of 2 members of each from each countries. We set up for the first time 19 subcommittees with a chairperson, co-chairperson, and the convener represented from the member society. We had a regular online executive meetings where major decisions were made. 3 standing committees are confirmed: CME, Research, and PG Psychiatry Educations. Now I want to tell the primary aims and objectives of SAARC Psychiatric Federation. It has been to promote the subject of psychiatry and allied sciences in all the different branches, promote mental health of the people in the South Asia region. Mental health education and the contribution to the prevention of mental disorders in the region. Our aim also to protect the rights of mentally ill, promote the highest ethical standards in the clinical practice, encourage the research in the mental health in South Asia, and foster to the cooperation at all levels between the countries of federations and further international understanding and the collaboration of the mental health.
Thank you, sir, for this introduction about the SAARC Psychiatric Federation. We realize that in the last few years, SPF has made a remarkable impact in the contributions to world psychiatry. So please share with us the activities and achievements of SPF under your tenure as president till date.
You know, during the last 2 years, we have successfully completed the registration of PAN card and opened a bank account of SAARC Psychiatric Federation. This enabled to organize many academic activities and WPA Regional Congress. We have been recognized in the Global Civil Society database. This has been collective effort, and I am humbled to receive the unconditional support from my colleagues in the Federation. Our future plan will be to register this Federation with the permanent office in Nepal. I'll share with you some of academic activities of our organizations. The first event of the organized during my tenure was the 12th SAARC International Psychiatric Conference in Kolkata, November 2021, where I was installed as the president of SAARC Psychiatric Federation. You know, the happiest moment has been hosting the WPA Regional Congress 2023 in April at Calcutta. I am happy to share some of the key highlights of the conference. Professor Javed was the president of the Congress. The 3 days conference was preceded by a 1-day pre-conference academic program. We had a leadership course conducted by Professor Narman Sartorius and Professor Mohan Isaac. This was followed by 10 parallel workshops conducted by eminent faculties from across the world. We had 1,400 delegates from 25 countries and 220 hours of academic activities and 36 hours of WPA CPD credits. We organized a mental health awareness walk and the art exhibition by the psychiatrists. We also published our first edition of the Journal of SAARC Psychiatric Federation, was released in April 2023 under the guidance of our editor, Professor Sandeep Grover, who planned to release these 2 issues per year. I am so happy to share with you that publication of Beyond Boundaries, the socio-cultural and the literary platform for exchanges between the members of the different countries. Our editors, Dr. Gulbar Sidhu and Dr. Rajeshri Rai, have worked tirelessly to collaborate between the members of all the countries, and this is a fantastic venture, and I wish the countries for years to come. We also launched a website, and I think the contribution of Professor Ranjan Bhattacharya is immense to launching this website. My symposium on mental health challenges, opportunities and achievements during the COVID-19 pandemic patients, health staffs and the caregivers' perspective in RANZEPS, Royal Australian and New Zealand College of Psychiatrists, Congress was organized in Sydney in 2022. My co-speakers were Dr. Nagesh B. Pai, Dr. Balaram Pandit and Dr. Suman Sinha. There is also online webinar on spirituality, yoga and mental health subcommittee of SAARC Psychiatric Federation organized an online webinar. The main speakers was Professor Christopher Cook, the emeritus professor from Durham University, on the topic original work on hearing spirituality significant voices, and was moderated by none other than Dr. Rajeshri Rai from India. Presentation of the annual conference of American Psychiatric Association held in the New Orleans, USA. The presentation was among the presidential session, and the theme was psychological impact of COVID-19 from SAARC perspective. International Day of Yoga was organized by the SAARC Psychiatric Federation through virtual webinar on 19 June 2022 in the association with the WPA section on religion, spirituality and psychiatry, American Association of Yoga and NIMHANS Bangalore. The webinar had more than 5 hours of academic discourses with the distinguished speakers from across the world. We also want to mention that the research subcommittee of the SAARC Psychiatric Federation organized an online webinar on 23rd July. The speakers were Professor Y.C. Janardhan Reddy, Dr. Shaul Amin and Professor Sandeep Grover. And Dr. Kausab Chakraborty had an important role to organize this program. My talk on the role of psychiatry in the transforming lives, past, present and the future in the presidential session was well received in the 30th SAARC International Conference was organized in Bangladesh in September 2022. Our colleagues from Sri Lanka organized a CPD on grief and bereavement on behalf of SAARC Psychiatric Federation on 8th February 2023. It was very well moderated by Dr. Shauri Pereira and our presenter, Professor Khalini Rajapakse from Sri Lanka. I attended as the president of SAARC Psychiatric Federation at the annual conference of the Nepal Psychiatric Association on the 24th March 2023. This was a great opportunity for building relationship and the collaboration, research and the capacity building. SPF, SAARC Psychiatric Federation was awarded a special recognition from our valuable work by WPA by the thematic congress held in Abu Dhabi, and also I had presentation on psychopharmacology in children and adolescents as a keynote speaker. World Schizophrenia Week was observed by the online webinar organized by Women Mental Health Subcommittee of the SAARC Psychiatric Federation on 18th May 2023. The topic was Schizophrenia in Women by Professor Jayashree Kulkarni from the Melbourne, Australia was the main speaker. Dr. Sharmishta Chakraborty played an important role to organize this program. I attended the opening ceremony of the American Psychiatric Federation annual meeting consecutive 2 years as the president of SAARC Psychiatric Federation. I am really grateful to Dr. Saul Levin, the CEO of APA, and the Rebecca Brandel, the outgoing president of APA, for their kind invitation. Bangladesh Association of Psychiatrists invited me to a wonderful online program to observe the World Schizophrenia Day as a chief guest on 24th May 2023. This was extremely well organized by Brigadier Azizul Islam, the president of Bangladesh Association of Psychiatrists, and the Dr. Tariqul Islam, the honorary secretary of Bangladesh Association of Psychiatry, and all the distinguished members of Bangladesh Association of Psychiatry. International Yoga Day in 2023 was celebrated through the webinar on 18 June 2023 by SAARC Psychiatric Federation and was co-sponsored by WPA section on religion, spirituality and the psychiatry of the Asian Federation of the Psychiatric Association, Indian Association of the Private Psychiatry and Indian Association of the Biological Psychiatry. The webinar was hugely successful and 7-hour academic activities with the presentation by more than 50 faculties from the different countries participated. And I should mention here that Dr. Rajeshri Rai played a key role. Without her, it cannot be possible to organize such an excellent event. The 20th Annual Conference of Sri Lankan Congress of Psychiatrists was held on 25th June 2023 in Colombo, and Sri Lanka, where I was invited as a guest of honor in the inauguration ceremony. On 22nd July, WPA and SAARC Psychiatric Federation jointly organized a webinar on digital psychiatry. We are also planning for further online academic webinar on right care in elder adults in August. And Dr. Debanjan Banerjee is taking care of this, and I am sure that it will be a great event too. The 13th SAARC Psychiatric Conference will be organized in Nepal in November 2023 under the leadership of Professor Sudarshan Pradhan and Professor Nina Rai from Nepal.
Thank you so much, sir. Many congratulations to you and your entire team for this amazing list of achievements. I'm sure you must be very proud of the entire EC and members who have contributed, as alongside there must have been many challenges. Please tell us about the challenges that you and everyone in SAARC has faced.
Yes, Dr. Rajeshri, it's a rocky road to success. Like all organizations, we face challenges from known and unknown quarters. The constitution of SPF was challenged to disrupt the working of the federation. The organizing the WPA Regional Congress met unprecedented obstacles. It was only and only because of the good intention, determination, support, collaboration between all the executive committee members that we achieved the different milestones. And finally, I must say, it is Professor Abdul Javed, the President of World Psychiatric Association. Without his blessing, cannot be done.
Thank you, Dr. Saha, for sharing with us the candid thoughts about the challenges you faced. I'm sure future leaders of World Psychiatry and SAARC Psychiatric Federation will have a tall task in continuing this work, but your contributions will be inspiring to many. Please share with us your visions for SAARC Psychiatric Federation.
It is a long way we have to go. First, we complete the registration process of our federation. We have to build a permanent office in Nepal. Continuous engagement of the SAARC Psychiatric Federation leadership across the countries. We have to maintain the solidarity and exchange of the psychiatric education, first in medical undergraduate education and the postgraduate education and residency program, and continue brotherhood, universal friendship, and global harmony.
Dr. Gautam Saha, thank you very much indeed. This was a very insightful talk where you shared with us the achievements of SAARC Psychiatric Federation and the challenges and the contributions of your entire team. On behalf of the World Psychiatric Association, we wish you and your entire team the very best for the future, and we pray for your good health. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much to all of you.